Listen to me. Shocking evidence from Wayne Lonesome. I'm talking about. It's shocking to me because I never knew about it. Alright? And if I never knew about it, I always say somebody else never knew about it. So we all gonna learn today. Shocking evidence from Wayne Lonesome archives disqualifies Andrew Holness and his entire government. His entire government.
Emotional damage.
Man, oh man. Let's read. Let us read, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man, people, up again, man, up again. Enough blessings to the island. Yeah, we just get to it because we have some. Remember, we have the submarine, how much thing happen at that time. And by the way, you see when the thing with bust out with Andrew Wheatley. Yo, I know nothing, everything just dead, Everything just dead. With Agintai, everything dead, Him still the chairman. And when you look, Agintai is still the chairman for the whole complete party. See? The amount of things, the atrocities, we lose billions. We're not supposed to have Andrew walk up and down and a cut with banana to pay for this. It's the most corrupted government ever. Ever! Watch this. No long talk. Let's watch this.
Hello, I'm Damian Mitchell. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced that he has ordered a forensic audit into the $5 billion unaccountable oil losses at the state-owned oil refinery Petrojam. There has been outrage for the past week since the Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis reported that in 5 years, Petrojam has not been able to account for 600,000 barrels of oil worth $5.2 billion.
People, how much oil? Andrew, him government should have pack up,
Wait, how much oil did he say? Let me slow that down because it looked like Mr. Lonesome already sped it up. Let me slow this down. Lord have mercy. I don't think I just heard what I just heard.
$1 billion.
People, how much oil?
Pamela Monroe Ellis reported that in 5 years, Petrojam has not been able to account for 600,000 barrels of oil worth $5.2 billion.
600.
How much oil? Andrew, him government.
600,000 barrels of oil? What is that worth on the market? Listen, I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen. This information is new to me. I have no reason to lie. Like I said, I have not been following politics. Yeah. 600,000 barrels of oil. So how much a barrel? How much for a barrel of oil? All right. What's the market price for a barrel of oil, guys? Can somebody please tell me what that is? Because this is ridiculous.
Should I pack up, 600,000 barrel, not my word. Listen, at the same Pamela Manuel Ellis find this matter about order. Ask Andrew.
Embarrassing.
We need some milk.
Ask Andrew Holness when the forensic order, when him same order forensic. Remember, you have the contractor general, you have the thing the general, auditor general, and them. So you matter about this.
I don't want to do this today. I got 79 of you guys watching. Hit the like button, please. Please. Thank you. Alright, moderators that are here, could you keep reminding the people to hit the like button? Laura, do I need to make you a moderator, Laura? Do you know how to do it? Please keep reminding the people to hit the like button. Because man, oh man, I just don't get it sometimes. But let's continue.
I'm fine.
Oh, and for those that want to donate, the anonymous link is pinned, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got the Cash App, we got the PayPal. All right, and we got the Zelle. All right. Somebody said, didn't Voss say there's no oil in Jamaica? Now, listen, this is about gas stations, my brother. This is about gas station. Let's continue.
People got that man touch thing. You're nothing else. Me tell you, the most corrupted piece of crap, Andrew Holness. Nothing else. Me know all them I come off on the head, don't it? Me can play something. Me just root them up back and me keep them, You just go into the archive and brush them off and play them back. Yes. So when I run up and down and say, we, and then in my part I too. I know Fin 28 can verify in statutory declaration can verify. Remember play back people. All this you're not supposed to want to see them. I always say a gas station and whatnot all over the place. So we just assume and say,
Ransford here, gas station opening all over the place. Listen.
well, the gas station, them know how the oil sell. Because gas station sell oil. It sell gas and these things. Let me play about this.
Winnie Maid, listen to me. I don't know what is going on, but something alright.
Hello, I'm Damian Mitchell. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced that he has ordered a forensic audit into the $5 billion unaccountable oil losses at the state-owned oil refinery Petrojam. There has been outrage for the past week since the Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis reported that in 5 years, Petrojam has not been able to account for 600,000 barrels of oil.
Oh, so this is what, the Petrojam scandal?
Worth $5.2 billion. And the Prime Minister has asserted that the resigned Energy Minister, Dr. Andrew Wheatley, could return to the cabinet but
could return to him cabinet.
Whoa. See, I have a problem with this. How do you have somebody working in an area of energy and that individual is in his name is being called up in this level of corruption and you said he could return to the cabinet? Yo, what is wrong with these people, bruh? This disqualifies Andrew Holness and his entire government. JC, what up? This disqualifies them.
Yeah, man, we answer, man. We answer the same way. You hear this? Could return and cabinet a long time when I run this.
Energy Minister Dr. Andrew Wheatley could return to the cabinet but not just yet.
If the reports that are left to come, the investigations in the future, what he does going forward, if the assessment is such, then it should not be a difficulty. But as at this moment, there is still things to consider.
When you hear this? Can I bring him back to cabinet? Remember, I'll be a gas station open after that, you know. Be a gas station. 600 million, we that's a 500 million, 600 million barrel of oil. What happened to this right now? What happened to them case here? People, you see, you have to have people like me for drawing out. You know, see not yet, but just a start. Make sure you drink with a tea, because this I get to the market. Just a start. Look at $5 billion. I know we're not hear nothing from Andrew on this. Next term start, nothing. I run over. We chop the most money. Sit back. Watch out. And by the way, here what him do. No man him not fire nobody. Never fire one yet. Them resign. And TV, when we talk about the Prime Minister, no. Resignation different from when somebody fire you. Fire you, him not take you back. He make you resign. He tell you, yeah man, you resign. Remember, you know, you have to hold them in a Azan. You remember in a Azan, I said that there? There is no that there for these people. Nobody face punishment. None. Them rich. From the island, these are corrupted people who have to get rid of. Them nasty. Them not good to the country. I always say a Walkman gas station, a Yardman gas station, and another gas station all over the place. 600. Remember to see how much barrel of oil? I have to play it back. Let me play it back. How much barrel of oil? Unbelievable. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Damian Mitchell. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced that he has ordered a forensic audit into the $5 billion unaccountable oil losses at the state-owned oil refinery Petrojam. There has been outrage for the past week since the Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis reported that in 5 years, Petrojam has not been able to account for 600,000 barrels of oil worth $5.2 billion. And the Prime Minister has a
600,000. No, Louis. The PSO, they are part of them, they make money, and we for burn them, but for boy, cut it. The church is no good neither. You can't have a corrupted government. Listen, you know what the money I could do? The man, them rich. I must say, pay Yardman gas station and put up all over the place, you know. Yes. Yeah. Pay Yardman gas station, be sitting and all kind of little things. 600,000 barrel of oil. What $5 billion barrel of oil, not unaccounted for, up to today. And this is like 2018, this come out, and 7 years ago. 7 out of the 9. But Andrew said, them go run and them, him want to care about Wheatley, by the way. Forgive me, yes. See? Them want to care about Wheatley. And them in a position, you know, so none of them never go, we never get punished on them thing that you cannot have a corrupted government like this having a fan down people.
A corrupt
because
government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
Energy Minister Dr. Andrew Wheatley could return to the cabinet but not just yet.
If the reports that are left to come, the investigations in the future, what he does going forward, if the assessment is such, then it should not be a difficulty. But as at this moment, there is still things to consider.
Yeah, so film people, them listen, I when they hear the TV, them I say, him sack, I him fire, you can't fire, somebody resign. And
You know, I want to ask the people in the comment section, what would you think Mark Golding would do if he was in the same situation as Andrew Holness? And then I want you to ask yourself, honestly, my Jamaican people, which one of the leaders would you want based off how they would handle this situation? Do you want a leader that considers somebody that is in some serious levels of allegation? Like, where's the integrity? Where's the caring of the? I mean, they talk about the caring government, a man of integrity, morals, code of conduct. Bro, there's nothing here, in my opinion, that is of value that shows, real leadership, or a leadership that I would want for my country. This man, Andrew Holness, could not lead me nowhere. If he said go left, I would go right. I'm telling you right now, literally, man, this is crazy, bro.
Don't ask them nothing, because one of them are bandit together. Don't make them trick on them, man. TV, whenever stop talk about sacks up, remember continue.
Laura, no problem. Anytime you're in the live, hey, just remind them to hit the like button. That's all I want my moderators to do. Remind the people to hit the like button.
Wheatley has finally resigned as a cabinet minister.
The resignation was made public this evening in a brief release from the office of the Prime Minister.
TVJ's Andrea Chisholm now joins us live with the latest. Andrea?
Thank you very much, Archie and Doreen. Well, the writing has been on the wall for some time now, and this evening a major development. But first, let's back up to Prime Minister Andrew Holness in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, July 10, defending his decision to keep Dr. Andrew Wheatley as a...
Defending him decision!
Wow. Not only did he keep him, but he is defending his decision? Yo, this dude is different, man.
And when them go under pressure, let me tell you something more than listen good to you. Can we dissect things, you know? Him defend them every time. We will agree the one of them, him defend them.
Hey, Rodsford, Mr. McLean, Mark Golding would have been sent this man home packing. What? He would have been fired, not resigned. He would have been fired, removed, gone, never to see again. That's crazy.
Him defend them, and him find a way. When you know one of them rich people, you have to forget with one of them. People go to prison, man. No one go to prison, not now.
That's wild.
This is the most corrupted piece of nasty government we ever seen in the
Facts.
world. You just tell them they wonder, and them cool, and them rich.
So them work.
And for a year. Think about it. Remember just tell them.
portfolio.
Man, these dudes is beyond me, man. I've never seen no government like this.
My job is to come here in the principle of a...
Did he say principle? Wait a minute. Let me play that back.
Portfolio.
My job is to come here in the principle of accountability, Mr.
Okay. Let me go look up the principle of accountability. Because they just be saying words. What is the principle? What does that mean? What principle of accountability? What does that mean in a sentence? Principle. What is the meaning? It's the fundamental truth or position that serves as the foundation of a system or of belief and behavior. So when he says principle of accountability, right? He's talking about the foundation of accountability. So what is accountability? What does that mean? Right? Let's break it down. Accountability is able to be explained or understood. So in the principle and foundation of being able to be explained or understood, in the principle and foundation of expected to justify actions or decisions or responsibility. Okay, so let's go back. Let's listen.
My job is to come here in the principle of accountability, Mr. Speaker, to establish what the facts are as quickly as possible.
establish what the facts are. Huh? And that dude is behind him. So what is he saying? Is he saying that the reports that came out on Andrew Wheatley is a lie?
And act as quickly as possible.
Look at. Oh, him. That's why we have body for. Oh, him establish what the facts are.
Yeah.
When you have the Auditor General, I tell you when.
So Andrew Holness has been doing this a long time now. He has been. I've never seen these clips. So Andrew Holness has been attacking the Auditor General, everybody that shows up the corruption in his party and the corrupted individuals in his party. It's always them. It's never the individual. It's never something that the individual is doing. So when I hear content creators say Alibaba and the 7 and the 10 thieves or whatever, now I understand why they saying that. Damn. When I tell you this is shocking to me. I never knew that Andrew Holness could surprise me more than what I've seen. But this is shocking to me. Wow. He said the account. Man, listen to this.
Cabinet member, but without the energy portfolio.
My job is to come here in the principle of accountability, Mr. Speaker, to establish what the facts are as quickly as possible and act as quickly as possible.
Look at.
Man, this is unbelievable, bro. This is unbelievable.
Neither them. One of them. Hey. My mom is supposed to depend on that. Neither them. Just. Yes. So when him do this with them back him. Just the one of them back him. I see him.
Yeah.
Him not supposed to depend on that. Neither them.
None of them not qualified. This disqualifies every one of them, bro.
On the footage, let me just play this. So I'm gonna go back them and when it too heavy now, him talk about resign. Him fired, him not fire nobody.
My job is to come here in the principle of accountability, Mr. Speaker, to establish what the facts are as quickly as possible and act as quickly as possible.
Now,
look at Fitzhenley. Yo, really, look at Abga. All they do is knock the damn bench, bro.
Roughly 3 weeks later, following intense pressure from the National Integrity Action NIA and the opposition People's National Party, the facts have seemingly become clearer. The Office of the Prime Minister...
Oh, so he went there to establish the facts, and now the facts became clearer. So let's see what happens now.
The Minister announced in one sentence that Dr. Andrew Wheatley has thrown in the towel. In his resignation...
So he didn't fire him. The man threw in the towel. See, this is an example of what... Man, if that was Donald Trump, man, I know people hate when I talk about Donald Trump. Hey, it is what it is. The man ain't perfect. He be doing some things. But, hey, it is what it is. There's some good qualities about Donald Trump now. Donald Trump would have been fired, this fool. Man, what? Bro, he ain't afraid to just make a decision. Boom. Out of here.
Resignation letter to the Prime Minister, Dr. Wheatley stated, with immediate effect, I will step back from my duties as Cabinet Minister and a Cabinet member, and that means he will no longer have responsibility for science and technology. The letter also stated that after consultations with you and against the background of continued questions, it was agreed there should be a general performance review of the board and executive levels of the energy science and technology portfolios. Dr. Wheatley also added in his letter of resignation that the review process should be done without his presence or ministerial authority. Dr. Wheatley also stated that the review is necessary to reassure the public that the highest standards of probity are being applied to the administration of affairs of public bodies. Now, the resignation of Dr. Andrew Wheatley comes on the heels of allegations of corruption, nepotism, mismanagement, and staff victimization at the state-run oil refinery Petrojam, and that has triggered a probe by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency Agency, the Integrity Commission, as well as the Auditor General. That Archie and Doreen led to the resignation of the Managing Director, Floyd Grindley. In addition, there were also allegations of mismanagement at the National Energy Solutions NESOL. The Financial Investigations Division is probing activities at NESOL, and the company's Managing Director, Carolyn Warren, has also resigned. So, what will happen to the science and technology portfolios? The release from the Office of the Prime Minister, Archie and Doreen, was silent on that matter. We do not know if the Prime Minister will also take on those portfolios or if it will be reassigned to another member of.
All right, so you see this now? You hear them kind of corruption. Where the police, this and that, the one of them run out. Wait till. The corruption still stand. We don't know nothing about the money and we don't hear nothing. How much years that? You see that 2018 this. No, what? 2025. That's 7 years. That's 7 years.
7 years. Unresolved corruption. 7 years. That tells you a lot about this party and the lack of leadership, and lack of transparency, lack of good governance, all of that. Man, we can't vote for this in 2025. Hell no. No, sir.
I'm finished 7 years. I don't know. Nothing at all. Right?
Nothing at all, bro.
We don't hear nothing.
That is crazy.
And at the same time, we that step down. In the same time, I step down and I move. Andrew back him. Remember, 2018, that time Andrew go online film thing already, everything same way to you. Who are listening? You remember them couldn't verify statutory declaration until almost 2019. And then by 2021, they can't verify. A young institution come the amount of money because these money were chap. You know, see one of them line in pocket front of you. Yes. Remember continue. Remember that Andrew Wheatley, I know when I get no clothes and for nothing about this, I always say I'll be a gas station. Yes? I always say I'll be a gas station and be a sitting on people super rich. Then turn billionaire and them still wanna run back. A plate of food and $5 grand. Nobody go prison, nothing at all. The thing drop down.
Come on, people.
Never happened under PMP.
Come on, man. This is ridiculous.
Them that tell a lie.
This is ridiculous.
Look at Richard Hazan. Look how the agents them all Richard Hazan. I forgot you quote and everything.
Yeah, look on the Richard Hazan case where Andrew Holness them create a big hullabaloo around. And fine, let us keep it at that standard where Mr. Hazan, we consider that a dark day. Then what do we call this? What do we call this if what Mr. Hazan did is a dark day in Jamaican democracy? What is this that we're listening to? This has to be the eclipse. This has to be 3 days of or 40 days, 40 nights of nights when there's just darkness and there's nothing, you can't see your hand in front of you type of vibe. This is crazy, bro.
Not something when thief, but to build something when they must say, oh, I them should have built it, you shouldn't build it from this. So this is corrupted. Dark day, I'm going to play Andrew Holness. No matter about bring back George writing. Yes. So when I play, I look back on some of the things I'm going to do. Go in a review with them. Yes. That's why this year, the one of this, we give Andrew the man which of the year. Man which of the decade.
Man which?
Man which of
what is that?
The century.
Oh no.
Man which of the millennia.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
But this government have a move. Do one of them in place same way now. He must go move them around.
No, we don't let no imposters stay nowhere. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we can't do this, bro. I'm sorry. No. No, sir.
Hello, I'm Damian Mitchell. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has signaled that changes are coming to the portfolio responsibilities in the cabinet, but has given no timeline. It follows the resignation of Andrew Wheatley as Science and Technology Minister. Opposition spokesman on national security Fitz Jackson wants the Prime Minister to fire Transport Minister Robert Monteque, over his decision to grant 29 gun licenses to persons who reportedly had questionable characters.
Whoa.
Monteque was the national security minister at the time. He overturned the decision of the
What? Oh, not another situation. What?
Firearm Licensing Authority Appeal Board.
No, hold up.
Me not done yet. Continue. This is Agin time now. Agin time. In the same time, you know.
What?
In the same time. Watch out.
Resignation of Robert Montague. First reactions this evening to the resignation of Robert Montague following the findings of the Integrity Commission into questionable granting of gun licenses by the Firearm Licensing Authority.
Yo, isn't this the same dude that had the police car scandal? What the hell? Man, this is wild, bro.
The National Integrity Action believes Mr. Montague made the right decision and insists no consideration should be given to him returning to the government in a position of authority. Anthony Lugg reports.
News of Mr. Montague's resignation came late Friday evening in a release from the Office of the Prime Minister. Mr. Holness said he met with Mr. Montague, who tendered his resignation with immediate effect. An hour later, in a WhatsApp message received by our news center, Mr. Montague said there were personal matters he had to deal with and he needed time and space. He added that he has retained a law firm and is being guided. Principal Director of the National Integrity Action, Professor Trevor Monroe, says Mr. Montague made the right decision. However, he believes the resignation should have come months earlier when other allegations surfaced against Mr. Montague during his tenure as Transport and Mining Minister.
There are other allegation people. So them have to resign. But him the chairman, you know, for the party same way. You know.
Listen. What? So after these scandals, you make the man the chairman of the party, bro? Yeah. I want everybody in the chat to type disqualified. I want you guys to type, Andrew, you are disqualified. How is the likes looking? Are we at 150 likes yet?
Just move them around and them did it. And you see them all over the place.
Can we get 500 likes on this video? Yeah, I think we should get. Yeah, we need 500 likes. Like the video, guys, please, and share this with 10 people. Yo.
It's the most corrupted government name I've seen.
My goodness.
Humankind.
Ever.
Go the Aggie 27, you overturn the gun license authority.
Yo, this is unbelievable.
And then you lose your...
This is unbelievable. No, this is unbelievable. I have to play that back. That hit me for 6, bro. What? Whose mans is this?
In a position of authority, Anthony Lugg reports.
News of Mr. Montague's resignation came late Friday evening in a release from the Office of the Prime Minister. Mr. Holness said he met with Mr. Montague, who tendered his resignation with immediate effect. An hour later, in a WhatsApp message received by our news center, Mr. Montague said there were personal matters he had to deal with and he needed time and space.
What can goes on?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Stop lying.
Y'all believe this?
Stop lying.
Personal matters.
Stop lying.
He added that he has retained a law firm and is being guided. Principal Director of the National Integrity Action, Professor Trevor Monroe, says Mr. Montague made the right decision. However, he believes...
Can I say shout out to Trevor Monroe? Hey, we are still calling on the resignation of Delroy Chuck. We haven't forgotten about that. Yeah, his comments about the Integrity Commission and the people, yeah, he needs to resign too. Who is qualified in the JLP that has integrity? That's the question. Who is qualified that has integrity? As at this point, if anybody has a snippet of it, because of the cloud of Andrew Holness over the party and all these other names that are bringing up, that's called Ruel Reed, this gentleman right here, Warmington, who else? Babsy Grange, who else? All of their names that's caught up in allegations of one thing or the other. There is a dark cloud over this party, man. I'm talking about the midnight dark cloud. Goodness
The
gracious.
resignation should have come months earlier when other allegations surfaced against Mr. Monteque during his tenure as Transport and Mining Minister.
Yeah, other allegation people. So them have to resign. But him are the chairman, you know, for the party same way, you know. No let go that. Them not go nowhere. You just move them around and them there. And you see them all over the place. These are the most corrupted government we ever seen in the history of humankind. Got the Argy 27, you overturn the gun license authority. Figure criminal gun. And then you lose your 2 gun them too.
That is he lost his guns too?
Embarrassing.
We need some milk.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Ball out! Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything.
And yet still, we hear that gun surface in another beer. We on our road, when we call the name, it shoot people. Them same gun there. That about here. Surface, you know. That the eagle fly. So them gun there shoot people. Them gun there using another beer. Yeah? But anyway, this you overturn none of that. You move the money, the $3 million there so. There be a corruption in the car, I know when I get the car. And them friend get the money, I know the car not come here. The police use car. It's an agenda, you know. Me tell you, say them corrupt, not come out of these things, nothing. Me just have my going out here in review because I give all this man witch. Not wizard witch, man witch.
Man witch.
Millennia. Man witch of the millennia. Yes? Of the year of the decade of the century of the millennia. Alright? Watch out.
In respect of the Airports Authority of Jamaica, that investment was in.
Yeah, the investment of the airport authority. Look how much thing him had want to sit down and do. Hear this.
During his tenure as Transport and Mining Minister.
In respect of the Airports Authority of Jamaica, that investment was in breach of the relevant regulations and indeed in Cardinal Alumina Partners. So, unfortunately, the Minister's record does reinforce the correctness and the appropriateness of his resignation and his departure from executive authority.
Political commentator Shalman Scott says the Integrity Commission's report into the questionable granting of gun licenses by the Firearm Licensing Authority FLA has worsened the low level of trust in public officials.
In the frozen heart of a dying world, humanity.
Why? It's kind of hard for me get. Why? I don't know. This is a lot. This is a lot
of themselves and
officials.
All the
authority FLA has worsened the low level of trust in public officials.
All these people, in the interest of themselves and in the interest of the country, must do the right thing, and should not have to wait until when the Prime Minister have to call them in, or whoever is in charge of them have to call them in to tell them what they are to do. But we need to pay attention to the broader mood in the political mood in the country that is developing and watch it.
It's still not clear what role Mr. Monteque will be asked to play in the days ahead as he holds the powerful position as JLP chairman. But the NIA says,
"Wanna hear that? The powerful position as the JLP chairman. After those 2 allegations alone, he was not relieved of his duties. You're telling me there's nobody else that is qualified to do the job? Yo, this is blatant neglect of your responsibilities as a leader. As a matter of fact, this is not leadership."
No consideration should be given to him returning to the government in a position of authority.
Either in the Parliament or in the Cabinet, as has been the case in this and previous administrations in the past, when ministers have resigned and later on put back into positions of authority.
Yeah, what the man say? We're not supposed to have the situation where later on he put him back in a position of authority. Like in the past. I like this brother. Professor Trevor Monroe, salute to you, sir. principal director of the NIA. That's what I'm talking about.
In this particular case, and generally as a rule, we would urge that this not occur.
Say on the ear. All right, we not done with them yet, you know. We just start.
Yo, listen, man. Hey, this is a whole lot, man. I'm gonna have to do this reaction in parts, man. Lord have mercy. Hey, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in parts. Sheesh.
May God bless the great institutions of the country that keep the society together. May God bless the Integrity Commission that leads the fight against corruption in the land.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Because corruption is a scourge against the will of God. And the institutions on earth that fight against corruption deserve our full support.
Unresolved corruption part 1, ladies and gentlemen. Look out for part 2.